right, Aquaman, Blazeman, back out on the Appalachian Trail. It's March 23rd, 2025. We are at the, look behind me, the Mount Rogers National Recreation Area Visitor Center. We're at VA 16, Virginia 16. We are up in Southern Virginia on this trip because we skipped past all the hurricane damage, Hurricane Helene from Irwin all the way up through Damascus. So we skipped up here to Southern Virginia to hike this section up here. Drove up to Woods Hole Hostel yesterday. Stayed there with Neville and Jaws, right? His name is Jaws. Neville and Jaws, nice place. And a guy named Don Raines picked us up about an hour and a half drive down here to this drop-off spot. And real pretty. So far, it looks like we're gonna have a nice, gorgeous, sunny day. And the weather should hold up for us, but we'll see. So we're gonna get to head north. So we'll update you later. All right, into day one hike. We did, we're at Davis Path Campground. It was a shelter at one time. You can see the shelter steps right there. It's got a picnic bench. We're set up over there. There's your privy behind me. So we did 14.2 today. First off, it was pretty easy. I mean, pretty hard. It was a lot of rocks, a lot of elevation. First 7 miles, and after that, it cleared up and was easy walking. The weather was in the mid-70s today, sunny, no wind, but looks like that's going to change overnight. We're probably going to get some rain, supposedly about 2 in the morning. We'll see. 2 till about 8 o'clock. Hopefully, our weather app says we're at Rural Retreat, wherever that is. So we were actually able to get service up here and check the weather out. So we're fixing to take some Advil. A little while, take some melatonin. Is that it, melatonin?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, and hopefully go to sleep because the 14.2 wore us out today. We just ate dinner, good dinner, and now we're gonna go it's, what time is it, 6?
It's about 7 o'clock.
It's about 7 o'clock. So we're gonna go lay down and just rest and see what happens. Might just sneak in some Z's in the meantime. All right, we'll check you guys. We'll check you tomorrow. We've been walking in the rain for quite a bit. Now we're up underneath these laurels and the sun's coming out. Clouds are coming up from the bottom. Walking through mist. But we're hoping it's gonna wait till we get where? On the downhill.
Yeah.
Before we
Won't come out yet, Mr. Sanders.
We don't want to come out yet. We want to be on the downhill. We've been walking uphill for quite a while. We came out of the campsite this morning. Started raining about 2:30. It rained till about, I don't know, 8 or so. We finally decided to get up, pack up, head out. We ate a little while ago. But we're back on the trail, day 2. Heading north. Catch you in a minute. If I can turn this thing off. Oh, I'm having a problem. All right, day 2. I got another video earlier, but we are at the North Fork Holston River. We just refilled up our water bottles here at the river. Aquaman's over there taking pictures. We just came across a big crossover at a barbed wire fence. We got about 3 more miles to go. Also, there's a big old mill back there on the river. So what we're contemplating right now is we didn't remember. Lesson learned. Listen, watch your weather forecast where you had service. We didn't remember what tomorrow's forecast is going to be. So we're trying to decide if we're going to sleep in the shelter or in the tents, because I think it's a 91% chance of rain tomorrow. But we hadn't got service, so we were hoping by this old farmhouse we might get lucky, but they don't have a big cell tower. So we're gonna play it by ear. We've seen 2 hikers in 2 days. One yesterday, one today. Pretty much it's us on the trail and that's it. So we're gonna grab a bite and keep heading north. So check in later. All right, into day 2. We're at the, I'll show you, we're at the Night Mall shelter. That's where we're gonna stay tonight. As you can tell, Aquaman over there is making dinner. We got our dinners getting set. It's gonna be cold and chilly tonight. What is it, 36 tonight? 36 windy, but we're gonna be in the shelter. And hopefully the wind will not be coming towards the shelter. We did about 12 miles today. It was rainy at the very start, and then the hill coming to this place was god awful.
Yes,
It was hard. It was hard coming up that hill. It was a long slog. But tomorrow it's supposed to be kind of really windy on us, so we'll see. The next night is supposed to be really cold and snowy and rainy, so we'll see what we're gonna do. But anyway, we're gonna eat some dinner and get our beds ready and crash for the night. So we'll be back later. So day 3, we left out of the shelter this morning. Wasn't too bad last night. A little wind, but not bad cold. A lot of blowdowns between here, and we've hiked about 4 miles. A lot of blowdowns in this area. So our next adventure of the day is, well, oh, I fell. There used to be a bridge here. There's no bridge no more. So we've donned the Crocs because we didn't think going across that log there was too smart. So we're fixing to get real cold. So we're gonna walk across this. It's shallow, kind of smooth rocks. So we should be okay. But
the best place to cross on this side of that.
It's gonna be just right there. I'm gonna cross right there on the edge, of the before it goes on, because it gets deeper down in here.
Yeah.
So, ooh, we just had some cold feet. All right, I'm gonna tape this in a second, but we're about to head out. Okay, here goes Aquaman, properly named for this adventure. You gonna carry your phone?
Carry.
All right, I got faith in you. It's not that bad. How's that water?
Woo! Cold. Ah, really cold.
Is it tough current?
Not bad.
Cold?
Cold.
That's why we pee before we cross the water. It's cool, refreshing
Yeah,
on the feet.
wasn't too bad.
We are at Chestnut Knob Shelter. You say it's a enclosed shelter. No wonder it's enclosed because we're up at 4,400 feet. They should have named it top of the mountain shelter because we've been climbing for the last 3.5 miles. It's been going up. It's right in front of what they call Burke's Garden, which is this. See if I can walk over here and give you a good view. It's called Burke's Garden, or better known as God's Thumbprint. It's a. It was formed. It's an 8 mile by 4 mile indention in the land, and it was formed by limestone. What was it, limestone landslide? A limestone sinkhole. So we're headed down in that area to Burke's Garden Hostel where we dropped off some resupplies. I don't know, it's probably maybe a little bit over a mile. But let me tell you, it's windy and cold up here. We're fixing to, shows my southern. We're about to get us something to drink and eat. You can see Aquaman's already over there. He's eating the cheese. Beef jerky and cheese. We're gonna get something to eat and drink and we're gonna get out of this freaking wind. All right, we'll catch up with you later. All right, day 4 of the hike. We're at Suter Road. We're gonna slack pack about 13.8 miles today. We're here with Bluebird. She's gonna slack pack today with us. We're gonna go back to Burke's Hostel and stay there tonight and stay out of the bad weather. It's a pretty kickoff where we're at though. We're at we're at Suter Road and VA 615 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's cold, about 37, but it's no rain. It kind of sleeted and rained all night last night, so it was good to be in the hostel. All right, we're gonna head south now. Till then, bye. All right, day 4 in today. We're about done with a 13.8 mile slack pack today. First part of this walk was like carpet. It was easy. Not really been a bad day at all as far as elevation. A few up and downs. And the weather's been really nice, clear. But when the wind comes up out of the hole, it's cold.
Too cold to hold.
Yep. And so basically we left about, sorry, I'm doing the camera. About 4 o'clock. We left about a little after 9. So not a bad average speed day, especially slack packing. I'm glad it was because the last, I don't know what, she said 4.8 miles, cantaloupe up at the, they said it's real rocky. A lot of rocks through there. We did see saw a bobcat this morning on the drive up the Suter Road where she dropped us off. They say they see a number of bobcats in this area. And we saw a bunch of scat with hair all in it, all up and down the trail. So there's some in here somewhere. But we're gonna go and decide if we're gonna eat something regular or get a pizza. It's nice when you get finished with the day and your option is to go eat a pizza and a Mountain Dew. All right, till next time. Blazeman and Aquaman out. All right, it's Thursday, day 5 of the hike. We left out I'll say it wrong again. Suter Road, right about 9 o'clock this morning. We were about almost 2 hours into it, and we are at a just as a viewpoint, big high place in the on the trail. Yep. When I paused the video, we had a hiker go by. He's on a mission. He got ears on, ears in. He don't say anything. He just walks on by. Aquaman over there's sneaking a snack. Sneaking a snack. We're supposed to go to shelter tonight. What's the name of the shelter? I forgot. Helvin's Mill Shelter tonight, and supposedly meet up with, I think it's Skywalker and Hikey. Another guy named Onion left with us this morning, but he did the slack pack like we did yesterday. It's a nice day, it's pretty, but it's cold up here on this wind coming up the hill. But regular shirt, got some gloves on, it's good.
Look, you can see some of the blowdown over there.
Oh yeah, way over there in the distance, there's a huge blowdown right there. Storm came up that valley. A lot of blowdowns in this area from the storms that have been coming through. I don't know what this area is around here. A lot of pastureland. Yeah, there's a community way out over there. All of my things over there. See the winds? Wind's kind of cold up here. All right, I'm gonna kill the video and get something to drink and eat and head on north. All right, Thursday in today. We did, well, we were supposed to go to Helvy's Mill. Is that it? Helvy's Mill Shelter. And that was about 9.7 miles. We did that, but we got there about 2:30 and decided that was too early in the day to stop. So we went ahead and hiked here to Virginia route. It's 611 is the road. The road's just right up there behind me. We're here with another hiker called Skywalker. So we did 15.7 today. Went ahead and pushed to here. No water in this area. We had it. Helvy's Mill had water, but it's 3/10 of a mile off the trail, and the water's another 2/10 of a mile down a hill. So we had to do a half mile to go get water and a half mile back, and there's been no water on this part of the trail. So we pulled off here to set up in this stealth camping site. Just had dinner, and we're tired, so we're gonna hit the hay here in a few minutes and get up and get going. We've only got worse, so this makes us about a half a day ahead of schedule. We've only got like 25 miles back up to Woods Hole Hostel, so we're running ahead of schedule, which is good. We're expecting, we're supposed to do 9.7 today, but we did 15.7. So, all right, we're gonna go. You can see. There's Aquaman he's trying to get some cordage up there in the tree so we can bear hang our bags down the trail a little bit. Hope you can see. Let me see if you can see that. Yep, there he is. He's stomping around. All right, till tomorrow, we're gonna get some shut eye. Later. All right, it's Friday, day 6 of the hike. We are at Dismal Creek. I don't know why they call it Dismal Creek, because we're quite happy with it, because water's been tough to find. So there's Dismal Falls back behind us about 3/10 of a mile, but you had to hike 3/10 of a mile down to the falls and then 3/10 of a mile back up to the falls. So we looked at the Far Out app and it said this was up here. So we took a chance and came up here, and its water's clear and ice cold. We left out early this morning about 8, and spent about, I don't know, 3-4 miles on top of a ridge walking on rocks. Then we came down to this area that was nothing but blowdowns had come through, and they cleaned it up, and then there's more blowdowns. So it was a lot of bushwhacking and getting over big trees to get through that section. But we're about, 12 plus miles into today? Yeah, we're 12 miles plus something like that into today. And we've got about another 3, a little over 3 to the next place where we're going to camp at. That's supposed to be kind of like this. This is a campsite all around here. But we took a chance and it paid off this time. All right, we'll update you later on and throughout the day. Blazeman, Aquaman out. All right, end of day 6 hike. We are back at Dismal Creek. We've been hiking on Dismal Creek since the last time I did a video. Like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 miles on Dismal Creek. But at least we're down here in a hole. There's a bridge behind me. Tents are set up. Aquaman's over there eating dinner. Mine's brewing. We did 15.4 miles today. So now we only got like 9.4 miles left for tomorrow. So we're a day ahead of schedule, which is great. But today we're tired. Feet's tired, back's tired, quads are hurting. But we did 13.8, 15 something, and 15 something back to back. So we're completely a day ahead of what we had originally planned. So we're gonna get something to eat, get some more water, and then finish up tomorrow. All right, day 7, it's Saturday, March 29th. We are at Wilburn Valley View Outlook, mile 620 on the trail. We got about 5 miles, excuse me, done from where we camped out last night, headed back to Woods Hole Hostel. So we just did a big climb, so that's over with. So now all we have to do is easy walking all the way back. This little spur shoots off to this lookout here. I can't tell if I can see the hostel. There's a couple red barn buildings down there. It may be the hostel we're headed towards. Weather's good. We want it to be cloudy because we don't want to be hot, because it's probably, what do you think, about 70?
Right now?
It's not cold, that's for sure.
It's 65.
It's 65. So, all right, we're gonna get something to eat and drink here and then head a little bit further north. All right, into day 7 hike. We left out early this morning out of Dismal Creek. Smooth sailing for about 3 miles. Just great terrain. Everything was easy. Then from there on, it was pretty good. A lot of blowdowns, some blowdowns and stuff, but not bad. But behind me, right back there, 2 miles. 2 miles of what? Boulder, rocks, minefield. Slow. It took us an hour, no, 40 something minutes to do 1.1 miles. That should have been like 28. It slowed us down considerably. So that's the end of day 7, and that's the end of this section hike. We had Southern Virginia. We did a little over 91 miles in 7 days. We ended up a day ahead of plan. We thought we were going to be at where we camped last night is where we thought we were going to be today. So way ahead of schedule. So we're going to head to Woods Hole Hostel, take a shower, Mountain Dew, Yahoos. Good dinner, hot shower. And what are you going to get off of you?
What's that?
What are you going to get off of you?
These stinking clothes, man.
Stinking clothes. We're going to got some stink going. Got some stink going on. Hey, let me check.
I smell like
Hey, bend your head down. There you go. That's a salt ring on top of that hat.
I smell like Bigfoot.
Oh, Bigfoot. No, Bigfoot would run.
Yeah.
Bigfoot would run from us if he found us because he couldn't stand the stench. All right, we're gonna head to Woods Hole Hostel. Blazeman, Aquaman, we're out.